We need to talk about supporting documents in your asylum case. Now, most asylum seekers submit their evidence in a massive heap. Declaration, photos, reports, witness letters, all basically vomited into one packet with no guidance. They think, hey, more is better. But here's what actually happens. The officer opens up 300, 400 pages of unsorted documents with zero roadmap, and they can't really use it. They're likely to just ignore it. Important stuff gets missed. Now, here's the structure that you should use for your supplemental filing. Now, your supplemental filing has two parts, your declaration and your supporting documents. Supporting documents are further subdivided into two parts, evidence directly relevant to your case, and then country conditions information. Now, that means reports from credible organizations about what's going on in your country. Now, your declaration, it gets its own page numbers, pages 1 through 4, let's say, and then your supporting documents, well, they start over at page 1. So evidence goes first, pages 1 through 10, let's say, and then the country conditions information starts at page 11. This pagination system lets you create a roadmap. In your declaration, you should reference specific evidence or reports. For example, you'll say, as shown in the medical report on page 7 of my supporting documents, I required hospitalization. Now, the officer reads your declaration, they see page 7, they flip there immediately. Okay, for country conditions reports, you should quote or discuss the exact language in your declaration, and then you highlight those specific sentences in bright yellow in the actual report. Tell the officer where to look. Okay, for example, the Department of State confirms this at page 15. Now, the officer can verify in seconds instead of searching 30 minutes or skipping it entirely. And here's a pro tip. Don't attach the entire 200-page report. Rather, just attach the cover page, the index, and the exact sections to which you refer in your declaration. An officer does not want to have to sort through 500 pages of documents, believe me. Now, when you do this filing correctly, the supplemental filing, something powerful happens. The officer reads it and thinks, I understand this case. They've shown me exactly where the proof is. This looks like a winner. If you want help with your asylum case, send me the word consult in a direct message.